if you're new to Zoom, then you're probably wondering, what am I going to do if others can't hear me or if I can't hear others? Or what am I going to do if they can't see me? If this best describes your situation, then this video is for you. I am going to be walking you through how to make sure your microphone is on and working, as well as how to turn on your video camera if required by your instructor. So hopefully you already watched the video on the basic Zoom tools and Zoom etiquette. If not, I would highly recommend watching that as well. Alright, so now we're in the Zoom meeting. Prior to joining the meeting, you would have seen a dialog pop up with the button that says Join with Computer Audio, which you would have had to click on in order for others to hear you and for you to hear others. But how can you tell if both your speaker and microphone are really working? First off, you'll want to make sure that you are muted so others won't be able to hear you testing out your sound. Next, you'll want to go to the microphone tool and click on the button that looks like a carrot. And no, I don't mean the vegetable carrot. When you click on that, a drop-up menu will appear. You will then want to select Test, Speaker, and Microphone. 2 tests will be conducted here to identify the appropriate input and output devices. You will first be asked if you can hear a ringtone. In this case, I do, so I would click on Yes. If you didn't hear the ringtone, then just click on No, and it will automatically switch to the next output device to test. Alternatively, you could also just select the appropriate output device if you already know which one should be used. Okay, so now that we know our speaker is working, we're going to test out our microphone. For this test, I just need to talk into my microphone. If it works, then I should be able to hear a replay. Same steps. If you hear the replay, hit yes. If not, hit no to test another device. Or just select the appropriate input device. I will now test mine. Test, test, test.
Test, test, test.
Alright, since it's working, I'm going to select yes. Then I'm going to hit finish. So that was the speaker and microphone test. Now let's test out our video. It's pretty simple. Just click on Start Video. So for me, I know mine is working because I can see myself and my goofy face. Now, most likely if you're using a device with an integrated webcam, you won't have much of an issue with this. However, if you do plan on using a different webcam, then you'll want to make sure that it has been properly plugged into your device and powered on. After that, you'll want to go to the video tool and click on the caret button next to it to open up the drop-up menu. And you should see a list of cameras that are available to use on your device. Then you'll just select the name of whatever camera you're using. In this case, I'm just using an integrated webcam, so that's the only option, but it's going to be different for everyone, depending on their setup. Alright, so it looks like my setup is working, which includes my microphone and video. So I'm all set to go. And that is how you can make sure that your speaker, microphone, and video is on and ready to use. Thanks for watching.